Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today we are studying Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We call it D Maths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve paper 1, and for this purpose we have selected October-November 2011 1-1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 1, or you can say it belongs from the variant 1. So let's start today's paper. So the paper October-November 2011 1-1 is showing up on your screen. So let's start. The time allowed is 2 hours, and here we go. The first question coming up on your screen, and let's start. He says evaluate evaluate 3 plus 5 bracket start at 3 minus 1.4 bracket close. First of all, we will solve inside the bracket. So first of all, the 3 minus 1.4 will be done, and then you can proceed on this. So here we have so sorry. So 3 minus 1.4, that will be 1.6. So 3 plus 5 bracket 1.6 bracket close. So when you multiply 5 with the 1.6, it will give you 8. So 3 plus 8 will be 11. So 11 is the answer. So let me show you. Yes, 11 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so 11 is the answer. Now we go to the next part, and the next part coming up on the screen is the B part. He says 0.2 multiplies 0.07. So the trick with which I will work, that will be I will convert this decimal fraction into the normal fraction. So 2 by 10 multiplies 7 by 100. So I have converted the decimal fraction into fraction. So numerator will multiply with the numerator, and the denominator will multiply with the denominator. So you get 14 by 1000. So then I will move the decimal 3 steps to the left. So my answer will be 0.014. 0.014 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So the next question is question number 2, showing up on your screen. And it says evaluate 3 whole 2 by 3 minus 2 whole 4 by 5. So we will convert these mixed numbers into the improper fraction. 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 2 will be 11 by 3. Then we have minus 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 4, that will be 14 by 5. So this is the way in which we will work. So here we go. 11 by 3 minus 14 by 5. So we will take the LCM. So the LCM will be 15. So 15 will divide with the denominator. And when you divide with this denominator, you get 5. So 5 will multiply with the numerator. So we write 5 into 11. Then we have a minus sign. Then the 15, which is the LCM, that will divide with the second denominator. So 15 divided by 5, that will give you 3. 3 will multiply with the numerator. So we will write 3 into 14. So 55 minus 42, that's in the numerator, divided by 15 is equals to. And 15 minus 42, that is 13. And you got the answer, 13 by 15. 13 by 15 is the right answer, sir. Okay, now we are going to the next B part. That's question number 2. It's B part. It says express 48 by 84 in its lowest terms. So they can be divided with the table of 2, and here we go. So 48 divided by 84, so you can divide it with the table of the 2. So both can be cancelled with the table of 2. So it will be 24 by 42, again divide with the 2. So you will have 12 by 21, now divide with the 3. You can cancel both the numerator denominator with the 3. So you will have 4 by 7. So the answer is 4 by 7. So that answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question, the question number 3. Write the following numbers in order of the size, starting with the lowest term. So here we have 0.67, and then we have 7 divided by 9, then we have 2 by 3, then we have 66%. So I will convert them into the decimals, and let me show you. Here we go. So there is some issue with my mouse. Okay. So 0.67, that's already in the decimals, 7 by 9. So here you can see I've converted that 7 by 9. I have divided 7 with the 9. I put a point there in the quotient, and I put a 0 there. 9 7 is 63. So 7 is left. Again, so it means 0.777. So 0.777. Divide 2 with the 3. So you put a point here, you put a 0 here. So 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18. So 0.666, and then you have 66% means 66 divided by 100, which means 0.66. Now the smallest of these is this one. So I put A here. Then we have this one, that's the B. Then this one, this is C. And then this one, this is the D. So when you write the order in for your answer, you will write the original these things. Okay, so this one will come first, 66%. Then we will have this one, which is 2 by 3. Then this will come, which is 0.67, and then this one will come, which is 7 by 9. Okay, so let's check. You can see from the question that our answers are perfect, right? So that is the A part of question number 3. We are going to next part. Question number 3 is B part. During 1 month, the volume of perfume in a bottle decreased from 5 milliliter to 4 milliliter. Calculate the percentage decrease. Okay, so first of all, find the decrease, and that will be 5 ml minus 4 ml, and that will be 1 ml. Then the decrease divided by the original value, multiply 100, that will give the percentage decrease. So for the question number 3B part, V1 is 5 ml, V2 is 4 ml. So percentage decrease is the decrease divided by the original, multiply 100. So 5 minus 4 divided by 5 multiply 100, 1 by 5 multiply 100, that will be 20%. So 20% is the answer. 20% is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 4. It's A part. Add 55 minutes to 2.4 hours, giving your answer in hours and minutes. Okay, 55 minutes. Okay, they are in minutes. 2.4 hours. This is 2 hours. And you multiply 0.4 with 60, and you will get the minutes. And then you can add both the times, and you will find the total. Okay, so here you can see 2.4 hours means 2 hours, and 0.4 multiplies 60, 4 by 10 multiplies 60, and that will be 24. So that time is 2 hours 24 minutes. So in 2 hours 24 minutes, add 55 minutes. So the minutes will be added in the minutes. So you will get 2 hours 79 minutes. You know, 79 minutes do not exist. I mean, when you have 79 minutes, the 60 minutes will be converted into hour, and the remaining will remain in minutes. So from 79, if you take out 60 minutes, and that the remaining will be 19 minutes. So you will have 3 hours and 19 minutes. So 3 hours 19 minutes is the answer. So let's check. So we have the answer, 3 hours 19 minutes is the right answer, sir. Okay, question number 4, and its B part is coming up on your screen. And it says the mass of a bag of sugar is given as 1.5 kg, correct to the nearest 10th of a kilogram. 10th of a kilogram means 1 by 10 of a kilogram. So 1 by 10 means 0.1 kg. So when you divide 0.1 kg with the 2, you get 0.05 kg. So write with it plus minus. So when you will add this into 1.5 kg, you will get the upper bound. When you will subtract it, you will get the lower bound. So, the question is, write down the upper bound of this mass. Give your answer in the grams. Okay, so we have to give the answer in grams. Okay, so here we go. The answer is showing up. So 0.1 kg divided by 2, that will give you 0.05 kg. The mass is 1.5 kg. If you will add 0.05 kg in it, you will get the upper bond. If you subtract 0.05 kg from this, you will get the lower bond. So the upper bond will be 1.55 kg and the lower bond will be 1.45 kg. The question was, what is the upper bond? So that is 1.55 kg, but they said that write the answer in gram. So if you want to convert the kg into gram, you will have to multiply it with 1000. So because in 1 kg there are 1000 grams, so 1.55 multiply 1000 and that will give you 1550 gram. So question number 4, it's B part, 1550 gram. 1550 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and this question is of 2 marks, and here a function is given that f of x is equals to 2x plus 3 divided by 5x. Find the f inverse of x. Whenever you find the inverse of x, we always write, this is the sentence which every time whenever you find the inverse of a function, you write this sentence. You say that f of x is equals to y. So x will be equals to f inverse of y. Let me show you. I have written it. And here we go. Question number 5. So you will write here, let f of x equals to y. So the x will be equals to f inverse of y. In the place of f of x, I will put this formula. So 2x plus 3 divided by 5x equals to y. So now I will make x the subject of the formula, but here the x is in 2 places. So I will bring them on the same single place. So 2x plus 3 is equal to 5xy. So you will have 2x minus 5xy equals to minus 3. Take the x common, so it will be 2 minus 5y equals to minus 3. So that bracket will go on the other side and it will divide on the other side. So x will be equals to minus 3 and the whole thing divided by 2 minus 5y. So x is equals to, you will multiply both the side, numerator and denominator with a negative number. So the upper number will become positive, the lower number, the number which was the term which was negative, it will become positive, the term which was positive, it will become negative. So the x will be equals to 3 and in the denominator we will have 5y minus 2. So in the place of x, I will write f inverse of y is equals to 3 divided by 5y minus 2. So then I will change the variable. In the place of y, I will put x, and f inverse of x is equals to 3 divided by 5x minus 2. So this is my answer. So let me show you. I just want to show you the whole question together. Still not can. Okay. Now the whole, I think the whole question is showing up on your screen. Yeah. Now the whole question number 5 is showing up on your screen. So note down this answer. We will check from the marking scheme. So our answer is right, sir. Okay. So the next question is of 2 marks. That is question number 6. And it says, by making suitable approximations, estimate the value of 304.3. We can write it 300. Multiply square root of the 15.98. We can write it square root of the 16. And down in the denominator, we have 0.1975. So I can write it 0.2. And then the calculation will become easy. The calculation will become relatively easy. Okay. So let me show you. We are going to the question number 6. Okay. So here we have 304.3 multiply square root of the 15.98 divided by 0.1975. So it can be written as 300 multiply square root of the 16 and divided by 0.2. So 300 multiply square root of the 16 is 4. And when I will remove this decimal in the numerator, I will write a 10, and downstairs you will have 2. So you will have 12,000 divided by 2, so it will give you 6,000. So 6,000 is the answer. So you can see the question number 6 showing up here. 6,000 is the right answer, sir. So here we have the next question. The next question is question number 7. Find the value of x and y, where we have column vectors, column matrix, and 2, and then we have a matrix which is x7 and equals to 3, and again we have a matrix that's minus 2y, minus again a matrix which is 4 and minus 2. So you will have you have to find out the value of the x and the y. So we will multiply this 2 with this matrix. This 3 will multiply with this matrix. Then we will subtract these. Then we will compare and from there I can find out the value of the x and y. So this 2 will multiply here, 2x and 14 is equals to minus 6, 3y, minus, and then you have 4 and minus 2. So 2x and 14, so this will become minus 10, minus 4, minus 6, and this will become 3y plus 2. So this upper thing will compared with this thing, and this lower thing will be compared with this lower thing. So you will have 2x is equals to minus 10, so x will be equals to minus 10 by 2, so x will be equals to minus 5. Then you have 14 is equals to 3y plus 2, and so the 3y will be equals to 14 minus 2, and 3y will be equals to 12, so y will be equals to 12 divided by 3, and y will be 4. So this is how you will do this question. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. Okay, so this is question number 7. X is minus 5, the y is 4. Let's check. X is minus 5, y is 4. Our answers are right. So there is a question now, question number 8, which is it's a part. It's a 1-mark question, 1-mark part. A large tank contains 2.3 expo 6 liters of oil. During a week period, 1.2 expo 5 liters were used. Calculate how many liters of oil remain in the tank after the 4 weeks. Give your answer in the standard form. Okay, so the total amount of the oil is 2.3 expo 6. From it, we will subtract 1.2 expo 5. So these are two standard, and the numbers are in the standard form. So what we will do, we will subtract them. And the trick of doing that is we will make their exponents same. So for example, remaining oil will be 2.3 into 10 raised power 6 minus 1.2 into 10 raised power 5. So I will make this also 10 raised power 5. So for this purpose, I will move this decimal 1 step here. This will also become 10 raised power 5. So this 10 raised power 5 and this 10 raised power 5 will be taken as common. So you can see here. So now it becomes 23 expo 5 minus 1.2 expo 5. So I will take 10 raised to power 5 common. So it will become 23 minus 1.2 in the bracket into 10 raised to power 5. So 23 minus 1.2, that is 21.8 into 10 raised to power 5. So this is not the standard form. This should be more than 1, less than 10. So I will move this decimal 1 step to the left. So this power will increase. So 2.18 expo 6 is the answer. That's the remaining oil. 2.18 expo 6. 2.18 expo 6 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Then they say, giving your answer in the standard form, calculate the average number of liters used each week. So it's very simple. They have used this oil in 4 weeks. So you see, the oil used divided by the 4, that will give you the oil used per week. So 1.2 into 10 raised to power 5, and the thing is divided by with the 4. So move this decimal 1 step to here. So it will become 12 expo 4 divided by 4. Now this 4 and 12 can be cancelled. So you will have 3 expo 4. So this much liter is used in 1 week. Average. This is average. 3 expo 4 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So now we are going to the next question. And the next question coming up on your screen is question number 9. And we have 2 marks for this. It is given that the 13 is less than 7 minus 2x, which is less than 18, has a solution a less than x, which is less than b. Find the values of a and b. Okay, so here we have to solve an inequality. So first of all, I will solve this portion, okay? So 13 less than 7 minus 2x, I will solve it separately. And I will solve separately 17 minus 2x less than 18. And then I will combine their answers. Okay, so on your screen, I will take this portion. So 13 less than 7 minus 2x. So take this 2x to the other side will become plus 2x. This 13 will come to this side will become minus 13. So you will have 2x is less than 7 minus 13. So 2x is less than minus 6. So x is less than minus 6 by 2. So this 2 has gone to the other side. It is dividing there. So x will be less than minus 3. Here, we will have 7 minus 2x is less than 18. So minus 2x is less than 18 minus 7. So minus 2x is less than 11. So now multiply both the sides with a negative number. So the sign of the inequality will flip. It will change because I'm going to multiply both the sides with a negative number. So 2x will be greater than minus 11. You see the inequality sign has changed because I have multiplied both the sides with minus 1. When you multiply both the sides of the inequality with the negative number, the inequality sign will change. So x will be greater than minus 11 by 2. So x is greater than minus 5.5. It means the x is greater than minus 5.5 and x is less than minus 3. So this is our answer. So the value of the A is minus 5.5 and the value of the B is minus 3. That was their question. Minus 5.5 and minus 3. So our answers are right. This is a 2 marks question. This is question number 10. He says, factorize completely. So we have 2xy minus 3x minus 10y plus 15. So it's a 4-term expression. So from the first 2 terms, I can take the x common. From the last 2 terms, I can take, I think, minus 5 common. And this will be factorized. This is how you will start this factorization. So from the first 2 the first 2 terms in that expression, I will take x common. So you will have x bracket 2y minus 3 bracket close. From the last 2 terms in that expression, I will take minus 5 common. So you will have minus 5 bracket start 2y minus 3 bracket close. Now you can see in this term and in this term, this bracket is common. It's same in both the terms. So I will take it common. So you will have 2y minus 3 in the bracket. And from here, you will have x. From here, you will have minus 5. So 2y minus 3 into x minus 5. That is how you will factorize it. So let me check the answer. So our answer is 2y minus 3 and into x minus 5 into x minus 5. Yes, this is the answer. So our answer is right, sir. Question number 11 coming up on your screen. Here we have some name of the quadrilaterals are given. He says parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square. Which of these quadrilaterals have exactly 2 lines of symmetry? So we are talking about the parallelogram and rectangle, rhombus, square. So the rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry and the rhombus also has 2 lines of symmetry. Square will have more than 2 lines of symmetry. So I think rectangle and the rhombus, they have 2 lines of symmetry. Line of symmetry is a line which will, when you draw that figure will be divided into 2 equal parts. And when you will fold those parts along that line of symmetry, both the parts will exactly match on each other. The second test is very important. So we think rectangle and the rhombus. Rectangle and the rhombus is the right answer, sir. So here I have also written here. Okay, so question number 11, and it's B part. Here we have, he says rotational symmetry of order 2. Rotational symmetry means that you take a diagram and you will mark its boundary on a paper. And then you will rotate that body 360 degrees. During that 360-degree rotation, you will note down how many times it will exactly match on the outer line which you have drawn on the paper. So the number of times it matches during one complete revolution or one complete rotation, a 360-degree rotation, uh, that is called the order of the rotational symmetry. So order of the rotational symmetry of the order 2, the rectangle has the order of rotational symmetry of its order is 2, and the parallelogram also has order of rotational symmetry 2, and the rhombus also has order of rotational symmetry 2. So I think there are three names: parallelogram, rectangle, and rhombus. So I think the parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus. Okay, so our answer is right. Then he says diagonals that are equal. The equal diagonals are in square. When you draw square, its diagonals are equal. Diagonals are the lines which join the opposite corners, vertices. That is called the diagonals. And square has both the diagonal. The diagonal of the square, they both are equal to each other. The diagonal of the rhombus, they are not equal because one diagonal will be longer, the other one will be shorter. In the rectangle, the diagonals are equal in length. In the parallelogram, the diagonals have different length. Okay. So I think the rectangle and the square, in them, both the diagonals, they are equal to each other in length. Rectangle and square, that is my answer. Rectangle and square is the answer. So that answer is right. Okay. He says the diagram shows a thermometer with a circular dial that records temperature in degrees centigrade. Write down the temperature indicated by the pointer. Okay. If you look at this carefully, the temperature here is 0, -5, -10. This is -15. This is -20. So right now it is at minus how much? -13. The temperature showing here is -13. So the temperature is -13. Can you see that? Question number 12, the answer is -13. Okay, the next thing they are asking is, when the temperature increases from -20 to 40 degrees centigrade, the pointer turns through an angle of 300 degrees centigrade. Calculate the angle through which the pointer turns then when there is a 7 degree centigrade rise in the temperature. You see, it's very simple. When the temperature changes from -20 to 40, the increase or the decrease, the change in the temperature is 60 degree, and that is represented with an angle of 300 degree. So if there is a change of temperature of 7 degree, how much will be the angle? The pointer will rotate. Okay. So I'm going to use the method of the proportion, and you can see here question number 12, its B part is showing up. The change in temperature from -220 to 40 is 40 minus -20, that's 60. So I'm going to use the method of proportion. Change in temperature and the angle, when there is a change of 60 degree, when the change in the temperature is 60 degrees centigrade, the change in the angle will be 300 degree. And when there is a change in temperature of the 7 degrees centigrade, how much will be the angle? So 60 divided by 7 will be equals to 300 divided by x. So cross multiply, so x will be equals to 300 multiply 7 divided by 60. So it will be 5 into 7, and that will be 35. So that change will be represented with an angle of 5 degrees centigrade. 5 degree. Sorry, 35. I said 5 is 35. 35. 35. Okay, so question number 12, it's C part. On one particular day, the temperature at 1 a.m. was 4 degrees centigrade. By 6 a.m., it had fallen by 9 degrees centigrade. Calculate the temperature at 6 a.m. So because the temperature was 4 degrees centigrade and it decreased by 9, so we will have 4 minus 9, and that will give you the temperature. So let me show you. That is question number 12, and it's C part, so it will be, I think, 4 minus 9, and that will give you, what? Minus 5 degrees centigrade. Minus 5 is the right answer, sir. So, my dear students, we are now on the question number 13. A map has a scale of 2 centimeter to 5 kilometer. And he says, express this scale in the form of 1:n. So whenever you write this scale in terms of ratio, the map and the actual length, they should be in the same unit. So I will convert both of them into centimeters. So map is 2 centimeter, ratio 5 kilometer. In 1 kilometer, there are 100,000 centimeters. So 500,000 centimeter. So then I will try to simplify them by cancelling if the cancellation is possible. Okay. So map and ratio actual. So 2 centimeter ratio 500,000. So divide both the sides with the 5. So you will get 1. And here you will get 25, 250,000. So 1 ratio 250,000. So whenever you write them in the ratio, their units must be same. So 250,000 should come there. 250,000. Okay, so our answer is right. He says the actual, this is the B part. The actual distance between two places is 35 kilometers. Calculate the distance on the map between these two places. Okay, so I can use the proportion method. So map and actual, on the map, if something is 2 centimeters apart, that means actually they are 5 kilometers apart. Now something is actually 35 kilometers apart. How much will be the length on the map? That is the question. So I will 2 by x is equals to 3 by 2 by x is equals to 3 by 15. So the cross multiplied, so you will have 5x equals to 2 into 35. Then that 5 will go to the other side and it will divide there. So x will be equals to 2 into 35 divided by 5. So it will be 2 into 7, and that will be 14. So on the map, the 35 kilometer will be represented with 14 centimeter. So let's check question number 13 is B part. Question number 13 B part is 14. So now we are going to the question number 13 and it's C part. He says, on the map, the area of the lake is 8 centimeters square. Calculate the actual area of the lake. You see, the problem is that the scale which was given to you, that was not for the area, that was the scale for the length. So if you want to use that scale, you have to take square on its both sides. So map and actual, now I'm writing the scale for the area. So 2 centimeter, I will take it square, and 5 kilometer, I will also take it square. Because when you use the scale for the length into the scale for the area, so first of all, you will have to take the square on both the sides. So you will have 4 divided by 8 is equals to 25 divided by y. So some area is 8 centimeters square. So how much is that area? So this is the method by which you will do that. So cross multiply. So y will be equals to 25 into 8 divided by 4. So that will, y will be equals to 25 into 2, and the y will be equals to 50 square kilometer. So this is how this is done. 50 square kilometer is my answer. So the answer is right. So now we have question number 14. He says the table shows the results when a 6-sided die was thrown 50 times. So 6-sided die, you know, we play Ludo, and that die has 6 sides. and there are 6 numbers written on them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have thrown that dice, how many times? 50 times. And they have noted down how many times 1 come, how many times 2 come, how many times 3 comes, how many times 4 come, and how many times 5 comes, and 6 comes. So 1 its frequency is 7, 2 its frequency is 7, 3 its frequency is 6, 4 its frequency is 9, and 5 its frequency is 11, 6 its frequency is 10. Their first question is write down the model score. The model score is that who has the highest frequency. So what is the highest frequency here? The highest frequency here is 11, and on that 11, the value of the x, whose frequency is 11, is 5. So the 5 is the mod. The number who has the highest frequency is the mod. So that will be 5. So I think the mod is 5. Yeah, question number 14. The mod is 5. Then they say calculate the mean score. It's a 2 marks question. You see, we have to find the mean. This is called x. This is called f. And then I write here fx, and I will find out the product of f and the x. So I have written this. This is fx. So 1 into 7 is 7, 2 into 7 is 14, 3 into 6 is 18, 4 into 9 is 36, 5 into 11 is 55, 6 into 10 is 60. So add all the fx and all the f. So the mean will be summation fx divided by summation f. So when I add up all these, 7 plus 14 plus 18 plus 36 plus 55 plus 60, that give you 190. And when I add up all the frequency, that give me summation f, 7 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9 plus 11 plus 10. That makes 50. So 190 divided by 50, and 0, 0 is cancelled. So it is 19 by 5, which is 3.8. 3.8 is the right answer. Question number 16, 3.8. 3.8 is the right answer, sir. Now we are on the next question. The next question is of 2 marks, and he says, here we have the universal set. Universal set is x such that x is an integer, and it is more than 5. And we have the set P, which is x such that x is a prime number. And f is x such that x is a multiple of 4. Multiple of 4 on the table of 4. And s, which is x such that x is a multiple of 6. Table of 6 or multiple of 6. The Venn diagram shows the universal set f. You see, the f and the s, they will have few things common in them, because some multiples of 4 and 6 are same. Same number come in the table of 4 and 6. For example, 24. For example, 36. And the P is draw and label 2 sets P and has to complete the Venn diagram. 2 marks question. The P and the F and the S, they have few things common, but the P has nothing common with any of these sets. So let me show you. This is the A part. You see, F and X, they have few things common. This is the P, which are the prime numbers. So you can see this answer. Then he says, it's a 1 mark question. He says, write down a possible element y such that y is an even number and the y belongs from the complement of the F union S. F union S means it is neither the F union S complement, means it is out of that, you see, F union S whole complement means that out of these two circles, and these are the few numbers which were neither prime number nor they were multiple of 4, nor they were multiple of 6. So I've written a list of them a little bit because this is in finite list. And here you have 9, 10, 14, 15. He says the number should be an even number. So it can be 10, it can be 14. So our answer is right. Okay, here we have question number 16. The diagram shows a solid prism of length 20 centimeters. The cross section ABCD is a trapezium. AB is 2 centimeter, BC is 5 centimeter, CD is 6 centimeter, DA is 3 centimeter, and the angle ADC is 90 degree. Calculate the area of the prism trapezium ABCD. You know the formula for the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into the height of the trapezium into the sum of the parallel sides. Here the parallel side is 2 and 6 and the height between them is, so simply you have to put the values. Okay. So the area of the trapezium ABCD will be 1 by 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. So it will be 1 by 2 into 3 into 2 plus 6 bracket close. So you will have 1 by 2 into 3 into 8, and 2 and 8 will be cancelled. So you will have 3 into 4, and that will be 12 centimeters square. So it will be 12 centimeter square. So let's check. Then he says calculate the total surface area of the prism. The total surface area of the prism is, formula for the total surface area is 2 multiply base area plus perimeter of the base multiply height of the prism. So never forget this formula, very important, very useful. So it is 2 and multiply and the surface area equal 2 into the base area plus the perimeter of the base and into the height. So it will be 2 into 12 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2. That's the perimeter of the base into the 20. 20 is the height of the height of the prism. Height of the prism means the distance between one base and the other base. So it will be 24 and plus 320. So that will be 344 centimeters square. Question number 16. The diagram, in the diagram, the question number 17. In the diagram, the B is the point 8, comma 2. The equation of the line AB is y equals to 2. And the equation of the line AC is 2x minus y equals to 3. BC produced passes through the origin. Their question is, AC produced intersects the y-axis at the point D. Find the coordinates of the point D. It's a 1 mark question. So we know the AC equation, and I know the equation of the AC, that is this equation. And so when this line cuts the y-axis, you have the point D. So when you cut the y-axis, your x value is 0. So in this equation, in the place of x, I will put 0 and I will find out the value of the y. So that will give me the, so that's the A part. So the d is 0 comma y, the x is 0 because it's on the y-axis. 2x minus y equals to 3. This is the line, AC line on which this point lies. So it will be 2 into 0 minus 3 equals to 3. So it will be 0 minus y equals to 3. So minus y equals to 3. So the y will be equals to minus 3. So d is 0 comma minus 3. D is 0 comma minus 3. Coordinates of the D. 0 comma minus 3 is the right answer, sir. Then the question is, the region inside the triangle ABC is defined by the three inequalities. One of these is y is less than 2. Find the other two inequalities. Okay. So, one inequality is already given, that is y is less than 2. The other side, which is other line, which is making this inequality is already given. I know the equation of the AC line. This area is below that line. So in the place of equal in that equation, I will put inequality. And because the area is below that line, so the back side of the crocodile will be towards the y. So you can see I will do that. And okay, the AC its equation is given 2x minus y is equals to 3. Because the area is below the AC line, so the crocodile's back must be towards the y. But here there is a problem. The y is not positive here. So the rule, because the y is negative, so the rule will change. So now you will have 2x minus y greater than 3. Now the crocodile's mouth is towards the y, although the area is below that line. The reason is here the y is not positive. So 2x minus y, and that will be greater than 3. Then we have the other area, the other line, that is the BC line. And the BC line, I need to find out first of all its equation. So the BC line has 2 points on it. One is the point B, which is 8 comma 2. Other point is the origin, that is 0 comma 0. So on this basis, I will first of all find the gradient of the BC line. So it will be 0 minus 2 and 0 minus 8. Means y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it will be 0 minus 2 divided by 0 minus 8, and that will be equals to minus 2 divided by minus 8, and that will be 1 by 4. So I will use this point and this gradient, and I will find out the equation of this line. So the equation of the BC will be the y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So it will be 0 minus, y minus 0 equals to 1 by 4 bracket x minus 0 bracket close. So it will be 4y is equals to x. 4y is equals to x. So 4y is greater than x. So because the area is above this, let me show you. The area is above this line, BC line. So when I remove this equal sign, I put a crocodile, and the crocodile's mouth must be towards the y, because the area, required area, is above this line. So the crocodile's mouth will be towards the y, and the y is positive here. So 4y is greater than x, so the y is more than x by 4. Y is more than x by 4. So our answer is right. This is the other inequality. So that's question number 17. Okay, now we have next question coming up on your screen. Question number 18. It's A part. Bracket start 3, a raised to power 4, bracket close, and then we have square. So this square is both with for the 3 and the a raised to power 4. So 3 square into a square, sorry, a raised to power 4 into square of and square. So you will have 9 into a raised to power 8. The power of the power multiplies. So this 4 and this 2 will multiply. So this will become 8. So 9a raised to power 8. So that's the answer. So B part is evaluate 1 by 4, and then you have brackets, then you have raised to power minus 2. So because the power is negative, so we will reciprocate the fraction inside the bracket, and when this will happen, the power will become positive. So I will make inside the bracket, I will make it 4 by 1. And when you make it 4 by 1, the power will become positive. Then 1 square will be 1, and 4 square will be 16. So your answer will be 16 by 1, and that will be 16. So question number 18, B part, is 16 is the answer. Yeah. Okay, then we have the C part. Is here we have x cube is equal to 27 raised to power 0. So anything raised to power 0, that is 1. So x cube will be equals to 1. And then I will take the third root on both the sides. So when I will take the third root, so I will get x equals to 1. X equals to 1. And then we have the D part, and the D part is evaluate 12 raised to power 1 by 2 and divided by 3 raised to power 3 by 2. So the 12 can be factorized, and in its prime factors. And when you write the 12 in its prime factors, it will be 3 into 2 square. So raised to power 1 by 2, and the denominator you have 3 raised to power 3 by 2. So this 1 by 2 power is for 3, and it is also for the 2 raised to 2 square. So it will have 3 raised to power 1 by 2 into 2 square raised to power 1 by 2. And you don't know when this power of the power multiplies, so they will be cancelled. So you will left with the 2, and you will bring this downstairs. So 3 raised to power 3 by 2 minus, and 3 raised to power 1 by 2. So 3 by 2, which means 1.5 minus 0.5, that will give you 1. So you will have 2 divided by 3 raised to power 1. Okay, so this is how you 2 by 3 is the right answer. So we have question number 19. A regular polygon has interior angles of 160 degree. Calculate the number of the sides of the polygon. You know the internal angle is equals to 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close whole thing divided by n. That's the formula. So n is the number of the sides in this formula. So we will use that, and we will try to find out. Okay, so suppose that the internal angle is equals to, it is given that the internal angle is equals to 160. So the internal angle is equals to, we know the formula that is 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close whole thing divided by n. N means the number of sides. So the internal angle is 160, so that is equals to 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close, the whole thing divided by n. So cross multiply, so you will have 160n is equals to 180n minus 360. So 160n minus 180n is equals to minus 360. So it will be minus 20n is equals to minus 360, minus will be cancelled. So n will be equal to 360 divided by 20, and n will be equals to 18. So the number of sides of this polygon, they are 18, whose internal angle each is 160. So the number of sides are 18. 18 is the right answer, sir. The diagram shows 3 sides A, B, B, C, and C, D of this polygon. Calculate the BAC angle. Okay. You see, because this is regular polygon, the AB side and the BC side, they are equal. This is the internal angle, that's 160. Because when you join A and C, it's a triangle, and both two sides are equal to each other. A, B, and the BC, they are equal to each other. So this is this triangle is an isotriangle. So if this is isotriangle, because these two sides are equal, these two angles, angle at the A and the angle at the C, they both are equal to each other. So Let me say this is alpha, this will be also alpha. So alpha plus 160 is equals to 180. So alpha plus 160 equals to 180. So 2 alpha will be equals to 180 minus 160, that is 20. And so 2 alpha will be equals to 20. So alpha will be equals to 20 by 2. So the alpha will be 10. So it means the BAC angle, which is equals to alpha, that is equals to 10. 10 is the right answer. Then the question is calculate the ACD. That's a 1 mark question. ACD. I know this angle, that's 10. I know this whole angle, that is 160. So from 160, I will subtract 10. So I will get ACD. Very simple, straightforward question. So the ACD plus the alpha is equals to 160. So the ACD plus 10 is equals to 160. So the ACD will be 160 minus 10, and the ACD will be 150. 150 is the right answer. A series of shapes made of matchsticks is shown below. Draw shape number 4. Okay, in the shape number 1, 1, 2, 3, and the height is 1, 2. In the shape number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. In the shape number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is draw the shape number 4. Very simple, straightforward. You just have to check how much is the increment every time. So now we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we will have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this side was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how you will make this diagram. Let's check. Okay, they are not given. Then the question is, the table shows the number of the matchsticks used to make the shape 1 and the shape 2. So you can count these matchsticks, okay? So for shape number 3, we have to count, and then we have to count for the shape number, the 4. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think 22. So when you count them, I think they are 24. So you can count them again in the shape number 3. And in the shape number 4, they are 30. I have already counted them. So they are 24 and 30. So we have to complete that table. Let's check. 12, 18, 24, 12, 18, 24, and 30. That's the right answer, sir. Then their question is, find an expression in terms of n for the number of the matchsticks used to make shape n. Okay, so at 1 it is 12, at 2 it is 18, at 5 it is 24, at 4 it is 30. So the pattern I'm going to is 12, 18, 24, and 30. So 6 is added, 6 is added, 6 is added. So it's a arithmetic sequence. Very easily I can find its answer. The formula is a plus d bracket n minus 1. So it will be, the first term is 12, so it will be 12 plus d common difference, that is 6, and bracket n minus 1. So 12 plus 6n minus 6, So that will be 6n plus 6. 6n plus 6. That's the right answer, sir. Okay. Then it says, explain why there is not a shape that is made of 100 matchsticks. You see, the total number of the matchsticks, they are given by the formula 6n plus 6. If you make it equals to 100 matchsticks, so you will have 100 minus 6 equals 6n. So that is 94 equals to 6n. When you divide this 94 with the 6, you get 15.6. 100 is not a multiple of 6. You know that because this is not giving us the n answer should be either 15 or it should be 16. So it means that the 100 cannot be the total number for this sequence because 100 is not a multiple of 6. You see? So it's a 2 marks question, question number 21. It says the time taken to fill a tank with water varies inversely as the area of the cross section of the inlet pipe. The time taken is 40 minutes when the area is 5 centimeters square. Find the number of minutes taken to fill the tank when the area is 5 centimeter square. This question is about the inversely proportional. Okay. So time and area, that's the technique because he told us that they are inversely proportional. So when the area of the pipe is 3 centimeters square, the time taken is 40 minutes. When the area is 5 centimeters square, the question is how much time it will take. So they are inversely proportional. Both these quantities, they are inversely proportional to each other. And because when the pipe's area will be larger, the time taken will be smaller. When the pipe's area is smaller, the time taken is more. When the area of the pipe is more, the time taken will be less. So I will put an arrow straight and then the other arrow is downward. Both arrows are in opposite direction, which shows that they are inversely proportional. So this will come as it is, 40 by t, but this fraction will be flipped because this is with the downward arrow. So when you flip it, this will become 5 by 3. So cross multiply, so 5t will be equals to 40 into 3. So t will be equals to 40 into 3 divided by 5. So that will be 8 into 3, and that will be 24 minutes. So the pipe with the whose opening is 5 centimeters square, and it will take 24 minutes to fill the tank. 24 is the right answer. He says it is given that the area is a square centimeters. Define expression in terms of a for the number of minutes taken to fill the tank. Now I am going to use that other method. You see, time is inversely proportional to 1 by a. So t will be equals to k divided by a. So the t is 40 and the a is 3. So k will be equals to 3 into 40, that will give you 120. So the t is 120 by a. So that's the formula, 120 by a. Then their question is, water flowed into the empty tank through a pipe of area 4 centimeters square. It flowed for 9 minutes. Find in its simplest form the fraction of the tank that now contained water. You see the area of that pipe is given, that's 4 centimeters square. The time for which that was open, that is 9 minutes. So I will try to find out with this area how much time is taken to fill the whole tank. And from there, I can give you a guess in terms of fraction that how much the tank is filled. Okay. So the formula is T equals to 120 by 4. So in the place of the A area, I will put 4. So the T will be 120 divided by 4, and that will be 30 minutes. So to fill the tank, the time required is 30 minutes, but you have opened your switch only for how much? Only open the pipe only for 9 minutes. So the fraction of the container which is filled, that will be 9 by 30, because to fill the tank, the time required was 30 minutes, but they have worked only for 9 minutes. So how much is the fraction of the water which is filled? That is 9 by 30. So 9 by 30, that will be 3 by 10. Three by 10 is the right answer. Then we have question number 24. A matrix is given and it says find the determinant of the A. So you will multiply along this diagonal, then minus, then multiply along this diagonal. So 5 into 1 minus bracket minus 1 into 2. This is how you will find this determinant. You see, 5 into minus 1 minus 1 into 2. So it will become 5 plus 2. So the determinant will be 7. The determinant will be 7. Then their question is find the inverse of this matrix A. Finding the inverse is very simple. You find the determinant, then you find the adjoint. Okay, so A inverse is question. The A is 5, 2, minus 1, 1. So the adjoint will be, you will change the location of these two elements, these two members, and you will change the signs of these two members. So this will become 1, this will become minus 2, this will become 1, this will become 5. So now the A inverse will be 1 by A determinant into the adjoint of A. So it will be 1 by 7 into 1 minus 2, 1 and 5. So that is how you find the inverse. Okay. He says find the matrix X where the A into X is equals to 11 minus 5 star. It's a column matrix and A will go to the other side. It will become A inverse. We know the A inverse value. Because here the A is on the first position, so here the A inverse will be also on the first position on the left side. So let's do that. So AX will be equals to 11 minus 5. So X will be equals to A inverse into 11 minus 5. So A inverse is 1 by 7 bracket 1 minus 2, 1 into 5 and into 11 minus 5. So here from here the row will multiply with the column here. So it will become 11 and then you will have plus 10. Then the second row will multiply. So you will have 11 minus 25. So 1 by 7 into 21 and 1 by 7 into minus 14. So you will have 3 and minus 2. So the X is 3 minus 2. So our answer is right. So we have question number, I think 23. Here we have a distance time graph. Here the distance from P kilometer Distance from P in kilometers. The P point is here, and the time is given 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. Here the distance is given in kilometers. We are talking about two people, Ali and Ben. The Ali is coming from the other place, and the Ali is here, he will go away, and Ben is there and he will come back. It's like that. They are coming towards each other. Ali and Ben each made a journey between the two towns P and Q that are 60 kilometers apart. These two journeys are shown on the travel graph. Calculate the Ali's speed. Ali's speed we can calculate easily. You see, this is a distance time graph, and its gradient will be equal to the speed. So Ali's at the 2, the Ali's speed is 0, Ali's distance is 0, and at 6, the Ali's distance is 60. So I can use these two numbers and I can find easily the, okay. So 23 A part, I have taken 2 points on the graph of Ali, that is 2, 0 and 6, 60. So it will be 60 minus 0 divided by 6 minus 2, and that will be 60 by 4, and that will be 15 kilometer per hour. So the speed of the Ali is 15 kilometer per hour, let's say. He says, find the number of the minutes after 3 p.m. that Ali and Ben passed each other. So here they meet each other. So how much is this time? Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 small squares after 3. So each small square represents 6. So they are, I think, 6, 36. So 36 minutes. 36 minutes. Find how far Ben had traveled when he met Ali. So Ben is coming from here, they met. This is, I think, 24. But the Ben has came from that point. So 60 minus 24. So that will be 36 kilometer. 36 kilometer. Then their question is, Chris left P at 3 p.m. and traveled to Q at a speed of 30 kilometer per hour. On the diagram, draw the graph that represents Chris' journey. So he started from P. So at P, if the P is here, so it will start from here. And his speed is how much? His speed is, let me reduce the size so you can see. Okay. So this is Chris at 3. In 15 minutes, he will cover 30, and in next 15, he will cover 60. So because the speed is given, from the speed, I can make a guess where to put the point. Distance time graph hai. This is distance time graph, and you know, his speed is 30 kilometer per hour. So in 1 hour, he will cover 30 kilometer. In 30 minutes, he will cover 15 kilometers. So that's the trick. So simple. In 1 hour, he has covered 30. In the next hour, he has covered further 30. So we have put 2 dots. This red line represents that. So that's done. This is the answer. Straight line from 3, 0 to 5, 60. Yeah, that is what we have done here. So now we are going to the next question. The next question is coming up. That's question number 24. Here, parallelogram is given. In the diagram, the ABCD is a parallelogram. P is the midpoint of the BC. Okay. So this is P is the midpoint. So this is 1, this is 1. Means the midpoint. Okay. And P is the midpoint of the BC, the DQ, and the QP. The ratio between them is this is 1, this is 2, the total is 3. That's the ratio. Okay. The A to B is P and the A to D is Q. This is P and this is Q. It says express the DP from D to P. Okay. From D go to A, from A go to B, from B go to P. That's the bypass which I am suggesting. It's a 1 mark question, very simple, straightforward question. Let me show you. So the first question they ask is find the DP. For that, from D go to C, from C go to P. DC will be, because of parallelogram, the DC will be equals to the AB, which is equals to P, and the CP will be half of the minus Q. Half of the minus Q. So the DP will be equals to P minus 1 by 2Q. P minus 1 by 2Q. P minus 1 by 2Q. Let's check. P minus 1 by 2Q is the right answer, sir. So I know the value of the DC now. Sorry, DP. Then their question is, express the DQ. DQ. I know the DP, I know the ratio between them, 1 and 2. I know the DP, I can find the DQ. The DQ by the DP, that will be 1 by 3. And I know the DP, and the DQ will be 1 by 3 of the DP. That is how this is done. That's the B part. The DQ by the DP will be equals to 1 by 3. So the DQ is equals to 1 by 3 of the DP. So the DQ will be 1 by 3. Bracket start. The DP value we just calculated in the upper value here. You see the DP value we calculated here in the A part. So we will put that value here. So DQ will be equals to 1 by 3. And in the place of the DP, I will substitute P minus 1 by 2Q. So the DQ will become 1 by 3 bracket. Inside we have taken the LCM. So 2P minus Q divided by the whole thing divided by Q. So it is 2P minus Q divided by 6. So this is how you will find this DQ. Let's check. Let's check. So it's 1 by 3 minus 1 by. So when you separate it, it will be 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 6Q. Yeah, this is the answer. So our answer is right. Don't worry. Okay. So the next thing they are asking is to find out, express AQ in terms of P and Q, giving your answer in its simplest form. They want to find out the AQ. The AQ. A to Q, very simple. Go from A to D, from D to Q. Very simple, straightforward, and easy peasy. So if you want to find out the AQ, the bypass will be AQ is equals to AD plus DQ. The AQ will be, the AD is Q and the DQ we just calculated. That will be 2 by 2P minus Q, the whole thing divided by 6. So we will take the LCM. So 6Q and plus 2P minus Q, the whole thing divided by 6. So 5Q plus 2 by P, 2P, the whole thing divided by 6. Separate this 6 with both the. So you will have 5 by 6Q plus 2 by 6P. So 5 by 6Q plus 1 by 3 P. That is the AQ. AQ. So let's check the AQ value. 1 by 3P plus 5 by 6Q. Okay, the C part is done. Then, okay, it's R is the point on the BC produced such that the BR is K times BP. The BC produced. So when you produce the BC, you got a point here. And they are saying that the R is the point on the BC produced such that the BR is equal to K times BP. Express the AR in terms of the P and the Q and the K. Okay. So you see, the BR is equal to K times the BK and BP. AR is the question. So AR, for the AR, we will make the bypass. From A go to the B and from B go to the R. So AR will be AB is P and the BR that is given, that is K times BP. And you know the AR is equal to P plus K, BP is Q by 2. The BP, let me show you. The BP is 1 by 2 of this Q. It's a parallelogram. So a little heavy question. So the AR will be P plus K by 2Q. Okay, let me show you. P plus K by 2Q. Okay, that is right. That is right. That is right. Then he says, given that A, Q, and R lie on the straight line, find the value of the K. He says A, Q, and R, that they are on the straight line. And then they say, find the value of the K. So I will note down what is AQ and I know what is AR, and because they are on the straight line, so they are kind of parallel to each other. So the ratio of the coefficients of the Q and the coefficients of the P, that will be same. So the AQ is 5 by 6 of the Q plus 1 by 3 P. AR is K by 2 Q plus P. Because they are on the straight line, A, Q, and R, so they are parallel. They are parallel to each other. They are on the straight line, same straight line. So the ratio of the coefficient of the Q to the coefficient of the Q will be equals to the ratio of the coefficient of the P and the coefficient of the P here. So it will be 5 by 6 by K by 2 equals to 1 by 3 by 1. So cross multiply. So you will have 5 by 6 into when this, you will bring this upstairs. So it will become 2 by K. And this will become 1 by 3 into 1. So it will be 10 by 6K equals to 1 by 3. So cross multiply. So you will have 6K equals to 30. So the K will be equals to 30 divided by 6. And that will be 5. So the value of the K, let me show you the whole question. Okay, now the whole solution is showing up on your screen. I hope you have understood. The K value is 5. The value of the K is 5. So hopefully you understand. Okay, now we are going to the next question. And the next question coming up on your screen. The diagram below shows a quadrilateral ABCD. He says measure the angle ABC. So here we have a quadrilateral, and they want you to measure this angle ABC. And very simple, put your protractor here, the cross should be here, the 0 should be here. From here, count how much is this angle. So we have already done this, and let me show you. So that angle will be 137, I think 137, 136 to 138. So hopefully you understand. Okay. Now, the next thing say on the diagram, construct the locus of the point inside the quadrilateral that are 4 centimeter from AD. So you will have a 4 centimeter distance from a line. So you will draw a line parallel to the AD at a distance of 4 centimeter. How you draw that? Very simple. You open your compass 4 centimeter, you take A as the center and you draw a circle of 4 centimeter radius, and you make a circle on the D. You take D as the center and you draw a circle of 4 centimeter, and then you draw tangents to both the circles. And when you draw the tangents, which are tangent to both the circles, those lines will be 4 centimeter at a 4 centimeter distance from the AD. They will be parallel to AD. Let me show you a very simple, straightforward question. So let me show you how this is done. So you will take A as the center, you will draw a circle of 4 centimeter. You will take D as center, you will draw a circle of 4 centimeter. Then you will draw a tangent which is to both the circles, and this is the tangent which is to both the circles, tangent to both circles. So this line you see, that is always 4 centimeter from the AD. 4 centimeter from the AD. So I hope you understand this locus. Then it says equidistant from A and D. If you remain equidistant from 2 points, A, for example, here A and D, that means you will draw the perpendicular bisector. So the line AD, you draw its perpendicular bisector. So this is the AD, you open compass and put the needle of the compass at A, open it more than half of the AD, you put an arc here, you put an arc below that line. Then you put the pin of the compass here. I mean, you take D as the center, put an arc here, put an arc here, this point and this point, join them. So that will be the perpendicular bisector of the AD. Okay, you can see this line, perpendicular bisector. So this is equidistant from A and D. Okay, then it says on the diagram, shade the region inside the quadrilateral. So you have to remain inside the quadrilateral containing the points that are more than 4 centimeter from AD. So you will have to remain more than this is the line which is at 4 centimeter from AD. So you have to remain above this. You have to remain inside the quadrilateral. You have to remain above this line. And then he says, and nearer to D than to A. So this is the quadrilateral. So you have to remain nearer to D than to A. So this is that area which is to be shaded. So you can see I have shaded it. And then he says the point P is 4 centimeter from the AD. So the point P is on this line. Okay. And then he says and nearer and as near as possible to the C. So on this line, you will be nearest to C when the line coming from the C is perpendicular to this line. So from C, the perpendicular to this line is at this point. So it intersects here. So the point P is here. Point P is 4 centimeters from AD and as near as possible to C. Mark and label the position of the P on the diagram. So from here, the perpendicular, and it will intersect this here. So this is the point P. Okay, so that is question number 25. That's the marking scheme. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 26. In the diagram, the AB touches the circle center O at the T. So AB is the tangent. OB intersect the circle at the C. State with the reason why the value BTO. So the BTO angle, this angle will be 90 degree because the tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of tangency. Tangent and the radius, they are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so let's increase the size. BTO is equal to 90 degrees. The reason is the tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of tangency. Okay. Okay. Now the question is B part. He says, given that the TB is 40 and the CB is 10 and the radius of the circle is X. Form an equation in X and hence find the radius of this. So let's say the radius is X. So this OT will be X, the OC will be X. So this is X, this is 40, this will be X plus 10. It's a right angle triangle. So you will apply the Pythagoras and you can find the value of the X. It's how much mark? 4 marks question. Okay, so let me show you. So you see, this is 40, this is X plus 10, this is X. So apply the Pythagoras theorem. This is a right angle triangle. So you will have X plus 10 whole square is equals to X square plus 40 square. So X square plus 20X plus 100 is equals to X square plus 1600. So X square will be gone. So 20X plus 100 is equals to 1600. So 20X is equals to 1600 minus 100. So 20X is equals to 1500. So 1600 minus 100, that's 1500. So X will be equals to 1500 divided by 20. So X will be equals to 75 centimeter. So 75 centimeter. The value of the radius is 75 centimeter, and our answer is right. So, my dear students, this paper is finished. It is completed. So, today we have done October-November 2011 a 1-1 paper. And this paper belongs from the zone 1, variant 1, and the time allowed was 2 hours, and I have tried my best to explain the concepts which were involved, the procedure, the steps. If you have found this video useful, if you have found this video interesting, and you think that this video can help you and it can help more students, please like this video, share the link of this video onto your Facebook, onto your Twitter accounts, onto your Instagram, and that will help me promote this channel. So I think that is a great blessing for me that I can make these videos and I can post them, which can help so many students around the globe. Thank you very much. It's a blessing. Have a good day. Keep studying. God bless you all.